We're in Hong Kong right now. This is our hotel room. I just wanted to make a short video to show how small it is. This is the entryway. The bedroom.
Let me out. Let me out. Let me out.
And this is the tiny bathroom. You can pee in the shower and in the toilet at the same time. We can't both be in the room at the same time unless one of us is up on the bed. Anyway, this is the famous Hong Kong escalator. It's the world's longest escalator. It basically goes up the side of the mountain. A lot of Hong Kong movies are filmed here. Some very polite people waiting to go by, but it's a video, so anyway. That's my darling doing her video. Just a little walking area. Today is Sunday, which is Filipina Day off. So there's a lot of Filipina workers walking around. This is a big drinking bar area. A lot of good nightlife here. Huh? Yes. Yeah. We're at a little zoo. These are some big old frogs chatting away. It's neat, it's just in the middle of the city they've got this zoo. We are up on Victoria Peak, looking down onto Hong Kong Island. Across the way is Kowloon. It's not very clear today, unfortunately, but that's okay, because if it was clear, it would be really hot. Over there is the convention center. Let me focus this a bit better. Okay, hopefully that's a bit better. Okay, so Hong Kong Island, beautiful view. Some really expensive houses. Tram railway just came up. Kind of going down that way. It was really, really steep. Those are some extremely expensive houses up there. This is my cute wife here. And that's the other side of the island. I think we're probably gonna go over to that place and get some lunch in a bit. Stanley Market. It's quite a bus ride to get here. This is a famous market, kind of like the ladies' market, only a lot nicer, a bit more touristy, and more expensive. This is Stanley. It's a kind of like a beach resort. That's a building that was brought from Central brick by brick and rebuilt here in Stanley. We're in Aberdeen. It's known for its fishing boats. You can take a sampan tour boat ride in, well, not one of those. It's a much smaller boat. It's like that nasty little boat behind it. Like that one. We were going to take one, but they wanted too much money. So we tried to bargain with them, but they said no. Out there, way past that bridge, is the Jumbo Floating Restaurant. It's seen in a lot of Hong Kong movies. It's pretty famous. It's the world's largest floating restaurant, for whatever that's worth. Anyway, this is Aberdeen. It's very pretty. And that's my darling wife, who's tired. We're trying to figure out what we want to do after this. I think we're going to end up going to the ladies' market. She just told me that she doesn't want to go to a mall because malls are not suitable for us. So I'm going to have to remember that when we get back to Atlanta and she wants to go to a mall. So anyway.
You just lied.
No, that's what you said.
We're on the
bus now on our way back from Aberdeen. We're on the train to the border. Train. Can you say something, dear? we gotta. Yes, we gotta. I woke us up very early this morning because I couldn't sleep. Yes. We're in XinJiang now at the airport. This is Pig Baby reading a magazine. She's losing weight and her shorts keep falling down. She says finally she can read some magazines. Wonderful.
I was in America for how long? 4.5 years. And I still need to improve my English.
Yes. So I'm going to show you around the terminal a little bit. It's standard fare, nothing terribly interesting. Chinese plane, Chinese terminal. It's very typical. Little snack stores and other stuff. This is the bus that I used to take to work every day. We're taking it back from the airport. We're in Chengdu now. This is just some of the route that I would take. Sorry about the bumpiness, it's a very bumpy ride. This is right around the school. In fact, that blue building in the distance, I believe, is part of the school. Yeah, this hotel was right next to the school. This is a lot nicer than it was when I was here. I see the planetarium that was in front of the school. They've redone that building quite a bit. Yeah, that was the gateway to the school right there. Right here, a woman was beaten, raped, and murdered and left for dead right here, right next to the school. It's a secret. Chengdu on my way to the coffee beanery so I can check my internet access. This is kind of a typical intersection in Chengdu. Kuhua Beilu and First Ring Road. Let's walk across the street. I can cross now, but I gotta do it quickly. This is actually fairly light. We just went to the bank and changed money, so I'm loaded now. And I'm been able to get away for the day by myself. So I'm going to have coffee and check my email. And then I'm going to buy DVDs. So enough for now. Well, this is where I was going to. But I guess in the 3 years since I've been here, they've torn it down. Or they're about to anyway. Or brick it up or something. That's Grandma's Deli and Grandma's Kitchen down there. Good home for Western food. So, I don't know what to do. That was my free wireless. Gonna walk down to the Consulate Road and then back up to Yihuanlu and see from there. This is one of the big intersections for the computer malls. That's the, in my opinion, the biggest one over there. This is one, it's a little bit smaller. Opened up about 2 years before I left. I just went and got a whole bunch of DVDs. It's the kind of thing where someone comes up to you and says DVD, and you follow them down 5 floors, across the street, through a busy market, down an alley, and you wonder, am I about to have my organs harvested and sold, or am I about to get good quality, cheap DVDs? And you're a little bit nervous. But I got good DVDs. My organs haven't been harvested and sold, unless I'm in heaven right now and dead. Anyway, I'm gonna continue walking a little bit, and I will film more later. Okay, I'm at the river. I don't know what the name of this river is, but it's the main river in Chengdu. Shoot, I'm out of focus. It's the main river in Chengdu. Yuan on our first date kind of walked around this river. I was staying in that hotel, the XinJiang Hotel, with Adam, and Yuan met me there. And then we walked around the river, down to that bridge, and then back along here, across this bridge, and then we walked back to the hotel. She went home and I went to bed. Anyway, it's good to see there's a lot of new construction, and a lot of the old construction that had sat derelict for many, many years is now done. This building right here sat there for years and years, and now it's a 5-star hotel, the Sofitel Wanda, although I don't see that anywhere on the side of the building, so I wonder if it's changed its name. I mean, it's been 5 years, so who knows. And then to my right here, there's this building, which for the entire time that I lived here, it just sat empty, unfinished. And I guess it had been like that for about 8 years. So now it's finished, or just about finished. And it looks like it's going to be a China merchant bank. I'm on Renmin-Nanlu, which is the main road that runs north-south through Chengdu. Renmin-Nanlu means People's South Road. And I'm going to be walking north up to Tianfu Square, which is has the world's largest statue of Chairman Mao. and it's the hub for the subway line. These buildings right here are brand new. They, I think, just broke ground when I moved. And those buildings right there are new. That building, of course, isn't new. That's one of the oldest hotels in Chengdu. Anyway, enough for now. Okay, this is Tianfu Square. It's the main square in Chengdu. Back when we lived here, they started construction on what it is now. It used to be a big grassy square with some sidewalks and some trees and bushes. But about 5 years ago, well 6 years ago now, they dug it out to build it as the entryway for the new subway line or subway system. It's going to be the hub. And so now that's what all this is. It's one of the subway entrances down there. And it's the underground shopping mall. They've pulled down quite a bit of buildings since I was last here. All these, well, that over there was several huge buildings. And then this was a big old ugly department store. And they tore it down, and I guess they're building something new. I've seen that the plans are to basically have the square surrounded by really tall buildings. That used to be a bunch of nasty old buildings, and they pulled them down, and I guess they're building. And I think this is like a, I don't know what this is. Some symbol for Chengdu, I guess. And that is the world's tallest statue of Chairman Mao. He has his right hand up to wave, but people say it looks like he's trying to hail a taxi. Anyway, I'm gonna rest here for a little bit. It's starting to rain, and then I'm going to go to Chengdu, which is a big pedestrian shopping street. Okay, finally I made it. This is Chengdu. It's a large pedestrian shopping street. It's very large. We don't have anything like this in Atlanta. When Yuan and I lived here, we used to come here just about every night. We tried to figure out one time how many times we'd come here, and we figured that it was probably in the hundreds. Because like I said, we came here pretty much every night, and that's not an exaggeration. I've been walking all day and my feet are tired. I started walking about 10 o'clock and it's now 3. So I'm going to hit a Starbucks and then rest for about an hour and then walk back to Yuan's mother's house. And then we're probably going to go out to supper. It's very cloudy here today. This is a very typical Chengdu day. They say that when the sun comes out, the dogs bark because they don't know what it is. We're at the Food Fair and Rice Dumpling Festival here in Chengdu. No, I'm good. No. Old lady spitting. So much Chinese food. No. Looks like some dried food. Ah, beef jerky, dried meat. Probably yak and beef and pork and all kinds of good stuff. That looks like it might be penis. Yak penis. That's like fungus and mushrooms and junk. The Pasty Dean Dragon Boat Festival Special Xi'an. They got all the words up there, just maybe not in the right order. Piggy's trying to cut the price down. Piggy's trying to cut the price down because she's so cheap. Okay, this is the North train station. I'm waiting to catch my train to XinJiang to far west China. And my dear darling wife is trying to see if she can go in through security with me. There's a sea of people here.
They stopped selling that because the platform is under construction.
So, Piggy baby can't get a boarding pass to go in with me. So, we'll see. I'm about to get on the train to get to Turpan. This is the train platform. I'll show a little bit more later. This is another train just arriving. Same kind of train. This is the restaurant car on the train. It's about a little bit before 7, so it's pretty early still. But this is the restaurant train. I wonder if there's any menus or anything.
再坐两个车再到嘉峪关。
This is the corridor. We're stopped in a station. We've been here for a few minutes. No idea where we are. We're not in Sichuan anymore. Toto. This is the view from outside. Unfortunately, all the windows are completely filthy, so I'm trying to find cleaner windows, but this is the train station. We're in XinJiang, wherever that is. I'll show my room a little later. Everyone's still asleep. Smell the bathroom. This is one of the bathrooms. Strange. The other bathroom has a Western toilet. So we're stopped at a train station high up in the mountains. I wish this had smell-o-vision because I'm standing over the squatty potty from earlier, but this is the only open window I can find. It really stinks. It's very beautiful here. I want to take more video and pictures, but we just keep going through tunnels and all the windows are filthy. But this is the train station where we are. Okay, I don't know if you can hear, but I'm in Turpan finally after 2 days. It was an amazing train ride. The last 8 hours was nothing but rocks and gravel and things, not even dead stuff, completely desert. Well, I'm here and this is the main square. I'm dead tired and really hot. When I got here it was over 100 degrees. And I'm sure it hasn't cooled down much, but thank goodness there's no humidity, so I might be sweating, I just don't know it. Anyway, like I said, this is the main square. It's not a terribly interesting city. I'm going on a tour tomorrow. Hopefully that'll be more interesting with more pictures. And I've already bought a train ticket, or at least reserved one for the day after tomorrow. I'm going to go over there and see what's down in there. Well, there's nothing really down here. There's just a stage and some stuff set up. Looks like they're getting ready to have some kind of a show at some point. Nothing interesting. I'm going to walk down to the bazaar now if I have energy. This is the entryway to the bazaar. Doesn't look all that interesting. Looks like a typical tourist trap. Well, it doesn't even look like tourist junk. This looks like junk. Okay, we are at the Flaming Mountains. We're about 50 kilometers outside of Turpan. Turpan is that way in that vast nothingness. Flaming Mountains, I guess, was made famous in the book The Monkey King. And I guess when the sun hits it just right, they look like they're on fire, hence the name. And the joke is that it gets so hot here that you could fry an egg on the ground. Over there are some two humped camels. I might walk over there and take some pictures. Oh, no, I know. I know. We're in some scenic spot 43 kilometers east of Turpan. It's very pretty here, very old and Central Asian. Everything's mud brick. You can see over there, it's a mosque. It's very, very hot out today. It's 40 Celsius, which I think is around 105 Fahrenheit. A lot of grapes down there. Too bad they're not ripe. So I'm at the train station. It's 60 kilometers away from Turpan. That's the train station right there. It was a tiny bus. I have about an hour and a half until my train comes. This town's interesting. It seems to be a lot of Chinese. I don't understand, sir. No, I can't. Don't. Yeah, I don't understand. Sorry. Salam alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah, it's just if I say that, it seems like everything's okay if I say that. So I say that quite a bit. I'm in Kashgar now. I feel like death warmed over. I must have gotten some kind of a 24-hour stomach thing or food poisoning or who knows what. But I feel like death. Fever, chills, body aches, stomach problems. This is my hotel, the Kashgar Seaman Hotel. Kind of a bit of an unfortunate name, but what are you gonna do? Used to be the Russian consulate. I'm gonna walk around a little bit. I think this will be a short excursion because I feel like crap. Okay, I'm in the old city of Kashgar, well, the entryway anyway. This is where the movie The Kite Runner was filmed. I feel much better than I did yesterday, so hopefully I'll continue to feel good. Well, it's somewhat interesting. There's not a whole lot to see here, just the general architecture. There's no one really walking around here. Hello? That kind of life. Hello? Just very old stuff. The Chinese are tearing down much of the old town. They say it's to help the people because it's very dangerous in here for earthquakes and different things like that. Some people say it's because they want to be able to control the people, where they live, what they do, and everything like that. Personally, I'm not sure. I'm sure with earthquakes it can be kind of dangerous though. This is the Grand Bazaar. It's supposed to be one of the largest ones in Central Asia. This is what the inside looks like. It's very touristed. There's probably other parts that are a bit less touristy. There's a Sunday market which I missed because I came here a few days too late. The Sunday market, they have a lot of farm animals and things, more for what the common people have.
Hello?
Hello. Oh, no thank you. No, thank you. Oh, no, don't need it, thank you. Hello. Oh, I don't need. Probably shouldn't be speaking in Chinese, but I don't know how to say it. No, thank you. No, thank you. No. Well, I said it was touristy, but it's really big, and as I walk down certain parts of it, I see aisles that are shirts, aisles. Just went through an aisle that was curtains and different things. This seems to be a food market with little kids' clothes. As I was just walking through the food market, I was reminded of my favorite line in Good Morning Vietnam when he's walking through the food market in Saigon. And he says, "Is there anything in this alley that won't give me diarrhea?" So I don't think I'll be eating anything from the food market. This is the big mosque here in Kashgar, the big popular one that all the tourists have to go to. This is like the town square. The night market's over there. I have to say I'm running out of steam a bit. Not that I had much to begin with. I'm gonna take a few pictures and then go back to the hotel, buy my tickets to Chengdu, and then take a bit of a rest. Way up in the mountains on the way to Pakistan. We're stopped here while they're working on this pole thing. I'm kind of dizzy. So we're near the border. Let me make sure it's in focus. It's in focus. Some ancient stone city, no idea. This is the border town.
Dayım ta kaldı bizim.
Sokak.
Yatırım millet dünyada birinci oldu.
Özbek köpeği sular millet Özbek mi ki?
Çıkarsa ağzı 30 milyon değişik gitti.
Neç milyondan?
30 milyon. Yıllığa Uygurlar 150 milyon işinse. Özbekler 1,5 milyon. Dünya bunu 1,5 milyon.
We're at the Chinese-Pakistan border. That's the entry into China. It's very cold and snowing. It's the mid-June and it's this cold. We're at about 4,500 meters. That's Pakistan in there. It's very cold. I am not dressed for the occasion. These mountains are very high. We've stopped for lunch at a Kyrgyz village type thing. It was goat soup. No thank you, no thank you.
Hey,
No, no thank you, no thank you. No thank you, no thank
Hey,
you.
Mila misin?
No,
Mila.
oh, no thank you, no thank you. No, I don't want it, no.
Hey, Mila'cı.
No thank you, no thank you. No, no, I don't want anything, but thank you. Anyway, trying to sell me stuff.
Hey,
You can't. Oh, no thank you, no thank you.
Can?
Wobuyao. You can't fault them for trying to sell stuff because a lot of tourists stop by here and just buy junk. Anyway, soup was goat soup. Wasn't bad. but it was 15 kwai for simple soup, which is kind of expensive. I probably paid for the driver as well, I don't know. Anyway, we're going back to Kashgar now. Those are yaks down there, by the way. Well, yaks and people. We are back in Chengdu. This is the, just wanted to show you, this is the street that I used to live on. Or near it anyway. This is the bicycle street, where you can get all kinds of cheap bikes, good quality, any kind of bike, electric bikes, pedal bikes, folding bikes, anything, for like 200 bucks or less. Anyway, wow, what a flight. I am going through security in Urumqi. I don't think I've ever been touched so thoroughly with my clothes still on. My goodness. My pants kept setting off the metal detector. The woman, she like felt my pocket. She's like, "What's this? What's this?" I'm like, I took it out and it's paper money. I was so sure I was going to be strip searched. I just was envisioning the Turkish prison scene from Lawrence of Arabia. Anyway, I didn't quite come to that. But this is the street that I used to live on. As hectic as always. This is Carrefour, French supermarket, kind of like Walmart. That was built my last year here. This is typical late afternoon traffic. I used to walk this way every day coming home from work. Sorry for all the bounciness, but I have to pay attention I don't get my pocket picked. Okay, I'm going to pause this while I cross the street. Okay, this is back on my street. That's across the street. That's the Beijing Hualien. It's another department store, there's a supermarket in there that I used to go to all the time. It's a KFC. I had an illegal satellite dish while I was here, but no one could see it because it was on the roof. This was closed for refurbishment when I put it up there, but a couple months after it reopened, I was going up the escalators to the top floor and realized I can see my illegal satellite dish very clearly. That's my building up there. I'm going to see if I can go in here and get a look from the inside, see if the guard will stop me. I lived here for a year and a half. No, the guard didn't stop me. It was okay in here, it wasn't too bad. That's where I parked my bike down there at the end. This was my hood. I lived up there in that apartment with the green awning. Wonder if anyone here would really remember me. The people below me didn't like me because I was very loud. Felt kind of bad about that, but nothing I could do. But this is where I lived. Up that stairwell. All the way up there. Anyway, that's a better shot of it from a little bit further away. Came out here every day. What up? I used to live there. I think he's telling me to go, that I shouldn't be here. It's okay. The old jerk told on me. My name is Josh. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, louder.
What is your name? What is your name? My name is Josh. What is your name? Okay. Very shy.
Maybe this class is smaller.
Yeah. Okay, well I will. Oh. What is this? Here. Here. Very good. What is this? Mouth. Very good. What is this? Hair. Hair. What is this? Eye. Eye. Very good. Turtle. Turtle. Very good. What are these? Bird. Bird. Very good. What is this? Ball. Ball. Robot. Robot. So now I'm in Shanghai, left Chengdu. I had a 8 o'clock flight this morning, and now I'm in Shanghai. It's the 2010 World Expo, so there's no hotel rooms available. So I'm staying with Yuan Yuan's cousin, Zhu Yuan. He lives in Pudong. It's a bit far from here. But anyway, this is Nanjing Road. It's a famous pedestrian shopping area. It goes all the way from here to the river. And back here is People's Park with some modern buildings and some old colonial buildings mixed in. It's a bit hot today, but there's a nice breeze. Anyway, I'm going to walk all the way back down there. I just came from down there, but I'm going to walk all the way back down there to the river. Okay, I'm on what's called the Bund, or the Bund, which is means bend, right on the river in Shanghai. That's on the other side to Pudong. I guess about 15 years ago that was just rice paddies over there. Now it's all built up. That building right there is the world's largest tower. And there's a building kind of back in the distance over there that for about 5 minutes was the world's tallest building. Actually that one and the one in front of it for about 5 minutes were the world's tallest. Back along here along the river are old British colonial buildings, customs houses and banks and different things. It's full of tourists here because of the expo.
massive magma.
岩浆的起源。
Paradise and hell.
地狱与天堂。
Okay, now I'm on the Pudong side of the river. I just had supper at Pizza Hut. Yeah, I know, not real Chinese. And now I'm walking around Pudong. I'm waiting for the sun to set so I can get some good night pictures of this tower. But I want to get it from the other side of the river. But anyway, this is Pudong. At night it gets all lit up and it's compared to Blade Runner in the looks. I'm up in the world's third largest building, pretty much on the top floor in Shanghai looking down. It's been really cloudy all day, finally it's starting to clear up though. Unfortunately, there's a lot of glare on the window up here, so I can't take very good pictures. This is the view from the other side. So that's up in the building where I just was, way up at the top, above that square thing with the clouds coming out of it. And over here, I got some pictures where I was obviously up above this building. Really, really tall. It's starting to rain now. I'm gonna go to Starbucks for a little while and then I'm gonna walk up to some tourist market and hopefully it'll be dark by then and I can take some good night shots. We'll see. I'm in the middle of the XinJiang Garden Bazaar. It's not much of a garden, not much of a bazaar. It's very pretty though. I've had a lot of people coming around wanting me to buy fake bags and watches and things, and it's really annoying to keep telling them no. So what I started doing is just taking their picture. I got that from Adam. Ooh, they don't like that. They stop bugging me real quick when I do that. This is the Shanghai urban planning map. It's a map where they show what they've done and what they're going to do. This area right here, I guess, is Pudong. You can see the tall buildings right there. That blue one is the one that I went up in yesterday. That's across to the river. I turned out the lights, and now this is Shanghai at night. Over there is Pudong.